Hi everybody, Renee Riffle, Mama Bear Keto, checking in. Sorry I'm sitting on my behind right now because I just did a massive workout. I did my cardio this morning for the 100 days of fitness to Christmas, and I've been upping it a little bit the last couple of days, but so I'm a little tired. But I feel energized. But I just wanted to do a little check in, make sure everybody's doing good, say hi. But I wanted to talk to you guys about something, and it's something that I learned about myself about keto. Because of keto
Mom,
or something. Hold on. Sorry, guys. Kids asking questions about schoolwork. But one thing I had to learn about myself to figure out that I could do keto, or actually any type of weight loss, guys. I really believe that this is a key. When I said last week about the working out, that your mind and your heart have to be connected, I really believe it's true. Because, I'm sorry about the background noises. The 3-year old is, he hasn't been feeling good. He's got a small little ear infection. But I, when your heart and your mind are connected, you can become one of the most powerful people to do anything because your positivity becomes so strong. But the one thing I had to realize, and I kept asking myself, low calorie, low fat did not work. And I hated myself, guys, because I couldn't get it to work. I'd lose weight, gain it, lose weight, gain it, lose weight, gain it. And my husband finally got, aggravated about it because I just became so miserable that I made everybody else miserable. I made my husband miserable. I made my kids miserable because that's all I projected. My self-hate, there, it's out there. I actually, I hated the way I looked. I hated the way I felt. I hated everything about me. Not about my family, about my husband, about me. And I projected it out the last couple years of how not to be. And I really got to the point where I disliked myself so much and hated myself so much that it really affected me and my husband. And sorry, he loved me. He still loves me. And it's just the point of, I don't know how to put it. It's just, he didn't know how to connect with me. I didn't know how to connect with him. So I stepped into the role, instead of being a wife all the time, I stepped into the role of being a mom. And it really, really came in between me and him. And being a mom is a good thing, guys. Don't get me wrong. It's always what I want to do. It's my favorite job. But being a wife is more important, because when you're connected with your husband or your partner, raising the kids is better because you have the extra support. And I felt like I had to do it by myself, and I wouldn't include him in stuff, and we were always farting. Wow, boy, tongue tied. We were always fighting. We were always bickering, and guys, we used to nitpick. We used to have arguments, but I mean, we would have fights that would last for days. And my self loathing for myself really fed into that. I didn't want to believe that he could love me at 282 pounds. I didn't believe he could love me with a C-section mark that's 12 inches long because my little guy went crooked. He was born 5 weeks early. He was not ready. Um, I didn't think he could love me for all that. And you know what, guys? He used to call me his sexy legs. And I just didn't want to believe it. And it really, 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 really just came in between us because I didn't think I was worth it. I didn't think I deserved his love. I didn't believe I deserved being happy. And when I stumbled upon keto in January of this year, I prayed. I prayed, God, I don't want my marriage to end. I don't want it to be in between us anymore. I want my best friend back. I want my lover back. I want my partner back. I want my hubby back.
I only had one.
The one question I kept coming back to myself when I was researching keto was, am I worth it? Is it worth it? And you know what? Darn right I am worth it, because 18 years at that point in time with that man, I didn't want to lose it. I didn't want to lose him. He was my blessing. He was my lifeline. He was my confidant. He was my everything, and he was my gift that God gave me. And he gave me 7 beautiful children. And granted, yes, we had bad miscarriages too, but we got gifted with that, and I was helping destroy it by pushing him back. And but darn it, I had to find it in myself. I had to remember that Renee, the wife, was there. Renee, the mother, was there, but also Renee, the person inside of here, was locked inside, and I needed to find her again. I needed to reevaluate my life, and I needed to make sure I could find her so the other two could connect to become who I am and could be, and find that self-worth and my self-beauty. And I don't know if anybody else out there has ever felt like this. I know there is. You know, my relationship with my husband now is so much better, guys. Oh my gosh. I have my best friend back. He listens to me when I talk to him about keto. He tells other people about keto. And one of his friends just had a stroke that he worked with, and he was put on medical leave. And my husband stopped by to see him because he just lives a couple roads over from us. And he's like, he showed him a picture. He's like, well, how's your wife doing? He says, well, I got to show you. And the guy's like, what do you mean? And he showed him a picture of me. He's like, that's not your wife. The guy goes, yes. Bobby's like, that's my wife. At that point in time, it was like 91 pounds down. And he's like, she found keto, a ketogenic diet. Do you know what the guy said? You sound like my doctor. The doctor told him to look into keto. And so him and his wife have slowly been starting keto. And he said, you need to start it because you're a different person. She's a different person. And he said, hon, I'm going to be honest with you. I told him that you're happier, that you found yourself, that you've become more relaxed, more calmed down. You don't fly off the handle about the littlest thing. We got a better relationship. It's just because I wrapped my mind and my heart together and realized what had to be changed was me, And I started keto for the health benefits. The lower blood pressure, gone. The heart palpitations from a bad heart murmur are gone, guys. I don't have them anymore. The dizziness from not being able to breathe because I walked 5 feet or walk up the stairs or down the stairs or something like that, all that's gone. I'm 185 pounds as of today. I weigh exactly what my husband weighs. I am less than when we got married. But that's not what's important to him. He is encouraging me on this. He listens to me on this. We coerce on, on my fitness of this, if this should be good or not. And he watches the kids. So the little one if he's asleep, so I could go do my speed walking at night and take the bigger kids and stuff. But you know what the best thing is about this, learning this self-worth, is I didn't think about this until this year. I mean, really put thought into it. For years, we haven't had the money. We've always been struggling for the last couple years with money to even go on a date, to go out to eat and stuff. But we figured out my oldest is 18, my second oldest is 15. We now leave them to watch the little ones so we can walk up to the stores. They're about, half a mile away, depending on how you have to walk, because of the roads and everything changing. But we take the time for each other because we are worth it. It's what's helping our marriage. We spent 2.5 hours just walking around 2 different stores and browsing and enjoying each other's company and reconnecting and stuff like that. And you know what? The one question he asked me, one question, guys, so he goes, you love yourself again, don't you? And I said, I'm finally starting to. And not because of the weight loss, guys. That's a bonus. But because I know I'm worth it. And because I know I'm worth it, our marriage is worth it, he is worth it. And our marriage and our sex life, it's there, guys. It's not sex, guys. It's the intimacy, the physical, the emotional, everything is back where it should be, stronger than ever. And God is in it, and the intimacy is in it, and I mean everything, guys. The communication, which we lacked for years because we shut each other out. We're going to be married 19 years in January, together almost 20, and we found each other again this year. Keto, because of you being more relaxed and having a better handle on yourself. And oh, guys, I don't know how to put it all into words, because I know there's people out there, men and women, that struggle with the depression and with the hatred and all that stuff of themselves. And sometimes you have to go to the doctor and get the help. Sometimes it's just as easy as keto. Mine ended up being finding myself and accepting myself and loving myself. First, I had to start liking myself to begin with. And then I'm loving myself again, because I know now I can be a wife, I can be a mother, I can work out, I can take care of all the stuff I need to take care of here. But better yet, I can be me and wrap all those in that person. As soon as you realize, sorry, my little one come running in here. Well, the bigger ones are chasing him. But as soon as you can wrap around your self-worth and even just liking yourself, guys, I think that's why my body took so quickly to keto. I mean, I lost 43 pounds in 11 weeks. I mean, my body just nailed keto. And yeah, my weight loss is slowing down. I'm down 97 pounds. My lowest weight in 20 years. 19 and a half, 20 years. But I'm a better person. Find yourself. Ask yourself. And I'm asking you. It don't matter the age. Young, old, in between. Do you think you're worth it? Do you think you have that self-worth in there hidden somewhere? Do you know where you are? Do you know? Only you can answer that question. Only you can find the happiness. And I'm sorry, my kids are arguing in the background if you can hear that. Joys of having 7 kids. You can change your life. You can make yourself happy. You make yourself miserable. And guys, you can need to remember that sometimes your feelings can rub off on other people because that's what you are feeling, that's what you're pushing, that's what you're portraying. And you can change that. I did. I'm not saying it's all roses and rainbows. Oh, my phone, sorry. Um, it's not all roses and rainbows. I don't have the rosy glasses on, Mm-mm. We have our ups and downs, but it's better. We have a better way of handling it. And, when you have a neighbor, actually, one, two, three neighbors turn around and tell my husband whatever she's doing, tell her to keep it up because she's calmer, she's more relaxed, she's got a different thing about her. She's more approachable. That's one of the words. I had one neighbor say, I wasn't a people person. I was a homebody. I didn't want to go out. I didn't want to be seen. Um, I made myself miserable, and high blood pressure meds will put weight on you. And the ones that I was on, the two main side effects for them guys was hair loss and gaining weight because it had a steroid in it, and um, that was the one high blood pressure meds the keto doctor took me off of because I didn't need it no more. So that I think really helped. My hair's growing back in because of keto and my healthy eating. And but guys, find your self-worth, find your self-love. Your future's tomorrow, your future's today, your future's next week. Your family, your spouse, your kids, they're your everything. But you also need to make yourself an everything. Because the moment you make yourself better, other stuff starts being better. And if this is just a bunch of mumbo jumbo to you guys, I'm sorry. I'm just trying to have you have a better understanding of me and something that I have been dealing with, and I hope it helps somebody out there, guys. Because self-worth, self-love is very, very, very important. And when your people around you can turn around and say she's more approachable or he's more approachable, you can see the less stress, you can see the less everything about you. That ought to tell you, guys, that you can change it. You can change yourself. Just find it. So, like I said, the question is, are you worth it? Do you have your self-love in there? Do you have your self-like? Start with liking. Um, Answer those questions for yourself. Not anybody else can answer it. Only you can change it. Only you can find it. Oh my goodness, guys. You are worth it. I'm telling you, you're worth it. Find it. It doesn't matter if it's buried down deep in a dark hole of your heart and your life. Find it. Start with something little and simple. One little thing, and then start changing other things. Finding myself, number one. Getting back closer to God, number two. Getting closer back with my husband was number three. Taking back my health, number four. The weight loss. All that combined so I could be a better wife and a better mother. But to be a better me. I can be a better me. So, you can be a better you. And like I said, if this was just a bunch of mumbling to you guys, I'm sorry. I really needed to get this out there. I didn't get to see everything I wanted to say. Um, I was just taking a breather from my workout. I will talk to you guys later. If this helped anybody, like, subscribe, share. I just wanted you guys to know you're not alone. That there's people out there that have dealt with the self hate and getting to love themselves again, and just letting you guys know that there's people out there that'll talk to you about it, and you're just not alone. Okay? All right, guys. I will talk to you later. So see y'all soon. Stay calm and cool, and keto on. This is Renee Ripple Mama Bear. Keto out. Have a nice, blessed day.